Today's documentary, Fugitive in Paradise, Ibn Battuta's Maldives Crisis. The creak of the oars was the only sound in the dead of night. Ibn Battuta, the Moroccan judge, crouched low in the fishing boat, the rough hemp of his robe soaked with spray and sweat. He dared not look back. On the dark silhouette of the island, torches moved. They were searching for him, the vizier's men. Rewind. 9 months earlier, the dhow had sailed into the lagoon of Mahal, the capital island. The air was heavy with the scent of salt and coconut. Ibn Battuta stepped ashore, his leather sandals sinking into the white coral sand. He was a figure from another world. The long, flowing woolen robes of a Maghribi scholar, the dark olive skin and black beard marking him as a stranger. The people stared. The women, he noted with a shock that would fuel his first crisis, were only a waistcloth. Their breasts were bare. To the man from Tangier, raised in the strict Maliki school of Islam, it was a vision of profound scandal. He was not just a traveler. He was a survivor. He had crossed the Sahara, braved the Black Death in Syria, and been shipwrecked off the coast of India. The Maldives, a chain of 1,000 tiny islands, was to be a respite, a place to rest, to write, to earn passage. Sultan Jalal al-Din Umar, a man of learning, welcomed the distinguished foreign scholar. The Sultan saw in Ibn Battuta a tool. The islands were Muslim, but their customs were ancient and deep. The Sultan wanted a strict qadi, a judge, to reinforce Islamic law. Ibn Battuta accepted. He took a house, and within weeks he took a wife. Then another, and another. He married into the powerful, the royal, the beautiful. It was politics. It was passion. It was survival. Each marriage was an alliance, a tether to this strange land. But with power came a target on his back. As Qadi, he issued his first decree. The women must cover their bodies. The reaction was a firestorm. The women of the islands, raised in a matriarchal society where lineage was traced through the mother, refused. They laughed at him. They gathered outside his court, bold and unashamed. They argued with a ferocity that left the learned judge stammering. He had faced bandits and warlords, but he had never faced this. A society where women held the true power and a man, even a qadi, was an accessory. His paranoia began as a whisper, a sideways glance from a courtier, a conversation that stopped when he entered a room. The vizier, a man named Abdullah, was always there, smiling, unreadable. Ibn Battuta recorded his suspicions in his journal. The vizier was hostile to me, and he plotted against me in secret. The sultan was weakening. The court was a nest of vipers. And Ibn Battuta, with his foreign ways and his rigid judgments, was making enemies with every fatwa he issued. He tried to consolidate power. He married the sultan's own relative. He built a mosque of stone, a permanent monument in a land of thatch, defying local custom. Each move was a chess play, and each move, he realized too late, was being countered by the vizier. The breaking point came with a feast, a grand celebration, the air thick with the smell of grilled fish and pandan. Ibn Battuta sat in a place of honor, his turban a stark white against the vibrant colors. He saw the vizier lean close to the sultan. He saw the sultan's face darken. A servant, loyal to one of Ibn Battuta's many wives, slipped him a message later that night. A single sentence, scrawled on a palm leaf. The vizier has convinced the sultan you are a spy. They will arrest you at dawn. Panic, cold and sharp. He had minutes. He could not go to the port. It was watched. He tore off his judge's outer robe, the symbol of his authority, and became a shadow. He moved through the back alleys of Mahal, the stench of drying fish in his nostrils, the sound of his own heartbeat drowning the distant drums. He found a fisherman, a man he had once ruled in favor of in a petty dispute. He pressed gold coins into his hand, coins from Delhi, from Constantinople. No words were needed. The fisherman nodded to a small, hidden canoe. It was nothing, a hollowed log. It would not survive a storm, but it was his only chance. As he pushed off from the shore, the first shouts echoed from the palace. The torches flared. They knew he was gone. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, please subscribe to our channel. We bring you fascinating documentaries on history, science, civilizations, mysteries, and the untold stories that shaped our world. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss a new release. See you in the next one.